Echoes of the mysterious mirror. In a quiet, unassuming corner of an old antique shop, tucked away beneath a layer of dust and forgotten memories, there sat a mirror unlike any other. Its wooden frame, adorned with intricate carvings of mythical creatures and winding vines, hinted at a rich history, one that had long been lost to time. The mirror's glass, tarnished with age, held secrets that no one could have fathomed. The shop, owned by the elderly Mr. Bartholomew, had been a haven for rare collectibles and curiosities for decades. The mirror had been among the first items he acquired when he opened the shop as a young man. He knew little about its origins, only that it had a peculiar aura, one that both fascinated and unnerved him. Over the years, the mirror became somewhat of a local legend. Customers whispered stories of its supposed magic. Some claimed that it could reveal one's true self, while others believed it held a gateway to another realm. Despite these rumors, the mirror remained untouched, gathering dust and absorbing the ambient energy of the shop. One chilly autumn evening, as the sun cast long shadows through the shop's windows, a young woman named Eliza wandered in. Her life had been marked by uncertainty and change, and she felt inexplicably drawn to the antique shop. The moment she laid eyes on the mirror, she was captivated by its mystique. Approaching the mirror, Eliza noticed something peculiar. Her reflection seemed different, as though it held secrets of its own. As she gazed deeper, she felt a strange sensation, like a gentle tug on her very being. Without hesitation, she reached out and touched the mirror's surface. In an instant, Eliza found herself in a world that defied logic and reason. She stood in a bustling marketplace, surrounded by people in clothing from a bygone era. Horses and carriages clattered down cobblestone streets, and gas lamps cast a warm, flickering glow. It was as if she had stepped back in time. Panic and awe washed over Eliza in equal measure. She was caught between two worlds, neither of which made sense. She quickly realized that the mysterious mirror was a portal, a gateway to a forgotten time. But how could she return to her own reality? As days turned into weeks, Eliza navigated this strange new world. She made friends among the locals, learned to adapt to the customs of the era, and even found work as a seamstress. Yet, her longing for home never waned. She yearned to return to her own time, to the life she had known. One day, while exploring the market's antique stalls, Eliza stumbled upon a peculiar object, a small, ornate key. It was unlike any key she had ever seen, and an old shopkeeper told her it was rumored to open the gateway of the mysterious mirror. With the key in hand, Eliza returned to the mirror. She hoped that it held the power to return her to her own time, to the antique shop and the dusty corner where it all began. With a trembling hand, she inserted the key into the mirror's frame and turned it. The world around her rippled like a pond disturbed by a stone. The bustling marketplace faded, and Eliza felt herself being drawn back through the portal. As her surroundings shifted, she closed her eyes, hoping and praying that she would find herself back in the antique shop. When she opened her eyes, she was indeed standing in the old shop, facing the mirror. The key fell from her hand, and she collapsed to her knees, overwhelmed with relief. The mysterious mirror had returned her to her own time. Eliza knew that the mirror held untold mysteries and had the power to transport her to another world. But she also knew that her place was here, in her own time, among the familiar faces of her era. As she stood up and left the antique shop, its secrets remained intact, waiting for the next curious soul to uncover the echoes of its mysterious past. The Curious Chronicles of the Cosmic Traveler. In the quiet town of Crestwood, nestled amidst rolling hills and ancient forests, there lived a man named Arthur. Arthur was not your ordinary resident, he was known far and wide as the Cosmic Traveler. His curious adventures and unquenchable thirst for knowledge set him apart from the townsfolk. Arthur's obsession with the cosmos had begun during his childhood. On clear nights, he would lay on the grass, gazing up at the stars, wondering what lay beyond. His parents, both scientists, nurtured his curiosity. They filled his bookshelves with volumes about space, galaxies, and the mysteries of the universe. As he grew older, Arthur's fascination with the cosmos deepened. He spent hours at the local observatory, studying celestial bodies and charting their movements. His dream was to travel among the stars, to explore the cosmos firsthand. One fateful evening, as Arthur was stargazing in his backyard, something extraordinary happened. A shimmering, otherworldly portal appeared before him, bathing him in a warm, ethereal light. It was as if the universe itself had answered his deepest yearning. Without hesitation, Arthur stepped through the portal, and suddenly, he found himself in the vast expanse of space. Stars surrounded him, their brilliance unlike anything he had ever witnessed. He was weightless, floating among the cosmic wonders he had only seen in books and dreams. In the distance, Arthur spotted a magnificent nebula. It called to him like a siren's song. With a sense of awe and wonder, he propelled himself towards it. As he entered the nebula's swirling colors and gas clouds, he felt an indescribable connection to the cosmos. Inside the nebula, Arthur encountered celestial beings, creatures made of stardust and light. They communicated through thoughts and shared their knowledge of the universe. They told him stories of galaxies born and stars that died, of cosmic mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Days turned into months, and Arthur continued his journey through the cosmos. He visited distant planets and witnessed the birth of new stars. Each moment was a revelation, and his insatiable curiosity was finally sated. But as time passed, Arthur began to miss his home on Earth. He longed for the familiar sights and sounds of Crestwood, the embrace of his family, and the feeling of solid ground beneath his feet. He knew he couldn't stay. With a heavy heart, he retraced his steps through the shimmering portal, returning to his own backyard in Crestwood. It was as if no time had passed at all. To the townsfolk, it appeared that Arthur had merely blinked. However, within him, he carried the memories of his incredible journey, the curious chronicles of the cosmic traveler. He shared his stories with anyone who would listen, inspiring others to look up at the night sky with wonder and curiosity. And though he had explored the far reaches of the universe, Arthur found that the most profound mysteries were often found in the familiar, in the simple joys of home and the connection between the cosmos and the human heart.